Hello students. So we have reached the end of this chapter acids, bases and salts, which is chapter 5 of your textbook. So at the end we are going to study about neutralization reactions. As you can see in the picture also, it is a reaction between an acid and a base. So let us study about it in detail. So first of all, as I have told you earlier also, so neutralization is a chemical reaction between an acid and an alkali. Now what will be formed if something is reacting? So some products also must be present. So when acid and an alkali reacts, so salt and water are formed. And what about the pH of the solution? So the pH of the solution comes mostly or close to 7. So this is about what happens during neutralization reaction. So you can see here that this is an acid and this is the base. So we are representing acid by Ha and whereas base is represented by BOH. So when salt is formed, you can see that the partners of the acids and the base are being exchanged. Ha now has exchanged its partner and it has become Ba, whereas here OH and H are reacting to form H2O. So finally what is happening? If we take the example, so you can see this is HCl, which is hydrochloric acid, and this is NaOH, that is sodium hydroxide. So what happens ultimately when this acids and base will react? So HCl and sodium hydroxide will react to form sodium chloride, which is a salt, and also water will be formed. So the pH of HCl is, of course you know, pH will be what will be the pH, and you can see that what happens to the pH when both of these react. So this is about neutralization reaction. So with another example, let us try to understand what happens during neutralization reaction. So when neutralization reaction takes place, so you can see that the acids and the bases are first of all getting ionized, that is they are breaking into its ions, and then the partners are being exchanged. That's why the neutralization reaction is also said to be a double displacement reaction. These are reactions where elements in different compounds exchange places, producing two new compounds. So here you can see this is one compound, this is the second compound. Say that this is an acid and this is a base. So the elements of these compounds are exchanging the partners and hence producing completely new compounds. AD and BC are reacting to produce AC and BD. So such reactions are said to be double displacement reaction, and also neutralization is a very good example of double displacement reaction. So here too you can see what is happening during neutralization. HCl and NaOH are reacting, resulting in the formation of NaCl. So this is what is being shown here. Now again the summary of what we have seen. So a neutralization reaction occurs when an acid and a base react together in the correct volumes. When they react, they form water and a salt, creating a neutral pH solution. Now there are many examples of neutralization in our daily life. So let us see some examples. Treating a bee sting with a soap. So the venom in bee sting contains formic acid and hence it is acidic. So since the venom is acidic, so it can be treated with an alkaline substance. Soap is a very good example of an alkaline substance. So this bee sting can be neutralized with the help of a soap. Then using hair conditioners after shampoo. You must have seen many ads where it is recommended to use hair conditioners after shampoo. So what is the reason behind this? So most shampoos are weakly alkaline and they make our hair unmanageable by causing small scales. So conditioners are acidic. So what will conditioners do? Since shampoos are alkaline and shampoos are weakly alkaline and conditioners are acidic. So the effect of the shampoo will be neutralized if conditioners are used. Next example is of treating indigestion with antacid. So, indigestion occurs when the acid in our stomach returns and irritates the lining of our stomach and food pipe. So, what will antacids do? So, these antacids are alkaline in nature and hence they will neutralize the excess acid in the stomach. A very good example of such base being used as an antacid is milk of magnesia. Next is using fluoride toothpaste to prevent cavities. So when bacteria in the mouth use sugar from food and drink, they produce acids. We all know this, we have studied in chapter 2. So that can dissolve and damage teeth. Now since acids are produced, so we can use an alkali to minimize the effect by neutralization reaction. So cavities can be prevented if we use such toothpaste. So soil also, what happens to the soil? Soil becomes too acidic when lots of fertilizers are used. So such soil can be neutralized by using lime fertilizers, lime or limestone. So next, cleaning metals with rust removers. Metals such as iron and steel can rust over time, forming iron oxide, which is alkaline. Rust removers usually contain phosphoric acid, which reacts with the alkaline rust, forming a black coating which can easily be removed. Students, this is all for this video, students. This is all for this chapter also. So we have seen all the concepts of the chapter. With this, the chapter is over. So I would like to say thank you to all of you.